Hey guys, today Chris and I are checking out the brand new Soldano Astro 20. Hello everyone, my name is Guillaume.
And my name is Chris. Welcome to Thoman's Guitars and Basses. Woo! New Soldano is the kind of day that I like.
It is a good day. That I like having.
It's the Astro 20. There's a head, there's a combo. There's also a cabinet that you can get, and we are definitely going to try it out and talk about its specs, because it ain't no
just
traditional amp. It does much more than that.
Yes, Chris will do the playing because he's a good player.
No,
I will do the talking because I'm a worse player. The new Astro 20 is
no.
Well,
No,
it is.
No.
It is not just a regular head. It is a 3-channel, 4-gain stage, 20-watt amplifier that includes a load box and a DI out.
Drum roll. Yeah. I did
post drum roll.
Yeah, post drum roll.
So yeah, it is a head that you can use without a cabinet. Just take an XLR cable out of that head into your interface.
Or a headphone directly plugged in with an extra volume.
Or front of stage or anything else that requires a non-speaker cable, you know. But yeah, it's equipped with a load box. You can put different IRs on different channels. Right? We'll go into the nitty-gritty of it all very soon. But most importantly, it is a Soldano head that sounds like a Soldano amplifier.
Oh yes. Approximate dropping.
Approximate drop, but quality chug. Yeah. Well, I mean, as far as the gain stage is concerned, I'm not surprised. This is the kind of like just thick, beautifully
yes.
articulate, gainy sound I was expecting.
Yeah.
The clean channel is very impressive. Like the amount of clarity you still retain from an amp that is going to be able to crunch that much is rare. Like usually clean channels on those multi-channel amps is
kind of flat, or not really exciting, or not really clean.
Like it's fine for live if you have that one like cleanish part, but otherwise, but this is a really, really good, like decent, like super high room clean channel.
And it takes pedals really well. Like I'll turn on the reverb that I use, the Golden, and the Colosseum by Cornerstone for some bluesy crunch on the clean channel of the amp.
Yeah,
it's all the right frequencies, all the mid-range you want, clarity, everything there. So it's a very good clean channel. But the awesomeness about this amp is that even though it only has 3 channels, which is not it's a lot already, it has all the gain stages, and you can control that with the
foot switch.
4-foot switch, foot switch, where you can program whatever you want. You can have like clean, super low gain, a little more gain, and still not much gain, or you can go like clean, high gain, even more high gain, or more than high, highest of all the gains, and that is unique.
Yeah, because awesome. that is the amp's foot switch, but it's essentially just a MIDI controller.
Yeah.
You can hook that up to a more complex MIDI controller. You have 128 presets on the amp, and you're just free to do whatever the heck you want.
It's already a lot, but we still have to cover some more ground because it also works without a cab. It has a load box built in, so if you remove the speaker cable, you can use it silently. As told, you can plug in your headphones, and it already gives you the impulse response sound that's also built in, and it reacts works with an app with which you can choose which IRs you want. You can load in your own IRs, but there are really great ones already coming out of the box. Also, it has an XLR output, so you can use it in professional situations. You go on stage, you're not allowed to be loud. Don't worry about it. Just use the IRs, use in-ear monitoring, etc. I want to hear that, but before we do that, you need to single coil this thing.
Absolutely.
Considering the fact that it was all the wrong gear for that song,
yes,
I really liked it.
There's no wrong gear at this point.
Not a Strat, it's not a clone pedal, there's no pedals involved.
What we're going to do right now is unplug the cabinet, go DI, so what you're going to be hearing is just an XLR out into a DI box into your beautiful ears.
I was missing the.
It needed to happen. This is a pretty good guitar, man. Well, it's a pretty good amp as well.
Yeah, it's crazy. Obviously, as soon as you increase the gain, the IRs and the cabinet tones are gonna be much more relevant. On a clean, I was like, oh yeah, a different flavor of the same thing. I love all. They kind of work all. I don't mind whichever you choose. For higher gain, I had preferences. I had ones I wanted more for chugging, or I liked more for lead playing, etc. But that's normal. That's why
scooped, how scooped some of them were and everything.
It's more pronounced. That's why most high gain players and people with experience would say the cabinet is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Because for high gain it is, for clean it's a bit more detailed, but it's really cool to see how many usable sounds there were for clean, crunch, and high gain.
Yeah, 100%. And like whatever you thought of those sounds, if you have any sort of experience with IRs, you're free to do whatever you want. Like you might already have your favorite high gain IR, just slap it on there, done. This is what you get out of the box, and there's already so much flexibility in that. Yeah. So, yeah.
How would you compare this to the SLO? Sound?
I think
it sounds throatier and thicker to me.
Yeah, thicker,
right?
like definitely more low end, less. I don't want to use the bad words, but like maybe a bit less focused, but for the sake of versatility.
I would also say it's a little less super tight.
Yeah.
But for the sake of sweet chewiness, like you know what I mean?
Sweet chewiness and versatility. Well,
no, it's a matter of preference, of course, because if you want super tight, I would go back with the gain to like 1 o'clock.
Boost in front of it.
Boost it. Yeah. Like boost the amp with something tight and
You'll
chuggy.
get there for sure.
But that's what the SLO does already without a boost.
Yeah.
And on the other hand, with the SLO, if you want a sort of a chewy, bluesy tone, you have to work it a bit more. This one immediately does it. So it's a different balance, but I also love the fact that they didn't want to do an SLO version 2. It's a different amp. It's a bit more on the classic rock side. Yeah. Even though the SLO does that too, don't get me wrong. It's just a bit more sort of thick and warm.
Yeah. No, I get that. It's well done.
So cool. Let us know in the comments below what you think about the Astro 20. If you have any questions, it might be a little confusing, a lot of features, etc. Let us know in the comments below. We'll come back to you and clarify whatever we can.
Clarify, absolutely. While you're down there, if you can consider liking this video, subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on what's coming next. Check out the link in description to the amp and the rest of what we're using today. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye-bye.
Bye.